Hey, this is Nick. A couple weeks ago, you couldn't even walk into this room. There was so much crap in here, so much stuff, things that we weren't using, furniture, kids' old clothes, baby stuff, things like that. And so I started selling it all on Facebook Marketplace. And today I'm going to share with you my spreadsheet. So, like a lot of Americans out there, I've been trying to stay home and stay safe instead of going on a summer vacation. We've just been working on home improvement projects instead, which includes decluttering and getting rid of things we don't need. And so to do that, I've started selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. This is a great idea because a lot of people out there are losing their jobs or their hours or bonuses are being cut back. So there's a lot of people looking for a little extra income on the side. A great way to do that is to get rid of the stuff that you don't need and sell it on Facebook. And so naturally, in order to track my sales and help see what was being successful and how to learn, get better, and improve my sales, I naturally made an Excel spreadsheet. So I'm going to share the spreadsheet with you, and you'll be able to download it for free. The link will be in the description below. So I'll just run you through this sheet, and even if you aren't selling anything on Facebook, you can always, it's always good to learn Excel tips by looking at somebody else's spreadsheet and seeing what they've done. So one of the first things you can see is I used filters. So you have the filter tool here. So I can sort all my, so here in the first column I've listed all the items that I've um, sold or thought about selling or want to sell. So the next column is status. By the way, I'm color coding these columns so I know what they are. So here's the key over here. So yellow is user input, so you have to type these in. Maybe this was the, I think this was the exercise, like something. So orange is a drop-down list. So the status, this one I've already sold. So the drop-down list is here. So I use a name manager over here to name this range. I think I named this whole column as status. So then to get the drop-down list, you go to data validation. So allow list equals the name of this range status. The reason I use you could just use list and type them in here, but then that only applies to this cell. So if I make a change to the list, I want it to apply to all the drop-down lists. So for example, if I add something here, I should add it to all the lists. These are all drop downs, so you can change the status, and then these are the blue columns are formulas, so you can see if I change things here, it updates formulas automatically over here. So I have the status, whether it's sold, it's listed, which means currently for sale. There's a couple that I canceled, and then there's some that I want to list. I just haven't done it yet. So the next I have date listed, date sold has the initial price and the final price. So that's one thing about selling on Facebook is people are looking for deals, and the, a lot of the times, unless you specifically say that price usually isn't set, like 90% of people are going to try to talk you down and get you to sell at a lower price. So you can see my initial price and what we finally settled at. So 2 items I did get exactly what I was asking for. So you can see over here I have some stats. So my average price drop is 13%. And I also listed here like the number of messages I got about it. So for the first item I got 2, so I basically sold these right away. This one I got 21 inquiries, so that's another reason why I was able to get the full price, because I had so many people asking about it. This one basically uh, took 8 days to sell, so basically the very first offer I got, there you go. This one took 6 days, so these only took 1 day. So I can see we're here, time to sell. Average is 5 days, longest 14, shortest 1 day. I've listed 18 items, I sold 6, canceled 2, and 8 are still pending. So then I also thought it was interesting to try to track which day of the week it sold. So right now, it looks like 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursdays, and none on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It looks like the most people are kind of shopping in the middle, second half of the week. So I think it's just interesting some stats you can track so you can see, get a better idea of what works. Try to improve your sales. And then another feature I added. So one of the questions a lot of people have is like, what should I list? How do I know what to list my item for? Well, first I usually just start on is what do I want to try to get out of it. So if I want to try to get, if my goal is to get $50, well I know if I list it for 50, someone's probably going to offer 40. So if I really want 50, I should start at something higher. But what value should I start at 60? Should I start at 55? Well, I can estimate that based on my historical data. So this is my average price drop for the items I have sold is 13%. So I have this formula here that times what I want by basically add 13% to it and then round up to the next dollar. So if I want $50, I should list it for at least 57. And so then as I sell more items, this will the average will be more accurate for a greater data set, and then that should get better hopefully over time. And it also depends on what you're selling, what the demand is for it. So you have to keep in mind that people are, the reason they're shopping on Facebook is they're searching for deals. So like when they're selling bigger things are gonna do better, like furniture and stuff. Somebody can buy it for easier or cheaper on Walmart.com or Amazon.com, they're gonna do that. So you have to keep that in mind. And also like what kind of competition there are. Like a unique furniture piece is gonna do better than, I think video games that a ton of other people already have trying to sell. So that's my spreadsheet. I also listed some of my tips here. And there's some instructions, and again, the download link is in the description. So yeah, let me know if you've had any success selling anything on Facebook. If you have any additional tips or suggestions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.